Well then, not the best of time also for the ruling APC. Let's get into the matter that seems to be troubling the party. First tonight, updates on the botched All Progressives Congress primary in Ekiti State, which has been rescheduled for Friday. The leaders of the party in the Southwest have weighed in on the matter. Today, they released their stance on the crisis after meeting with different groups, including the aspirants and the party leadership. The leaders, which include former Lagos Governor Bola Tinubu, former party chairman Chief Bisi Akande, and some other former governors, Segun Oshoba, Niyi Adebayo, and Pius Akinyelure, decided that it will be better to go by the decision of the National Working Committee of the party to conduct a fresh indirect primary election in Ekiti State on Friday, 11th of May 2018. The leaders also say that they have assurances from Governor Tanko Al-Makura Committee and the party chairman John Oyegun that they will put new and extra measures in place to ensure a restoration of the integrity of the electoral process aimed at reducing a credible candidate, or producing rather, a credible candidate with the highest number of votes. Well, they decided that indirect process is the way to go. And now more trouble may be looming as members of the new PDP bloc, you remember them now, those of them who walked out of the PDP National Convention a few years ago, and they joined forces to form the All Progressives Congress. They've given a 7-day ultimatum to the leadership of the party to address issues of alleged marginalization of members of the bloc who assisted the party in wresting political power from the administration of Goodluck Jonathan in 2015. At a news conference at the headquarters of the party in Abuja, the group led by Mr. Baraje claimed that members of the group have been neglected in the appointment of boards of government agencies and other federal government parastatals. Mr. Baraje further alleges that members of the group are daily subjected to serious political opposition as if they are not legitimate members of the APC. Well then, last weekend, brought perhaps an embarrassing situation to the APC after the World Congresses in several states turned violent, disruptive in some cases, and in fact, in some areas, very chaotic. In fact, in Delta State, a contestant was killed. Oyo State is a case in point, where these two men that you find on your screen, though nobody was reportedly killed, but the governor, Abiola Ajimobi, and the Minister of Communications, Mr. Adebayo Shittu, at loggerheads, and people following them also, and not agreeing on so many issues, and have consistently disagreed on the process and the manner in which things have gone in the party. Meanwhile, the APC Congress Committee for Oyo State says reports from the 3 senatorial districts controlling 351 wards from 33 local government areas of the state indicate that the Congress was successful at a press conference held at a party office, Okeado, Ibadan. The leader of the Congress Committee, Alhaji Musa Alilu Ahmed, disclosed this at a press party to signify the end of the exercise that was observed throughout the nation, hinting that a report from the 3 senatorial districts of the state showed that the World Congress was successful. And here is what the governor feels about the state of things in the party in Oyo State.
If I can bring PDP members led by former Governor Akala that we competed together, we contested together, if he could now become one of my closest allies, why wouldn't I bring my party members who, for one reason or the other, some would like to contest again, some would like to retain their seats, but we'll talk to them, we'll negotiate, but they must also work with their people, because I don't decide alone. You know, leadership is that we practice here is very collegiate. It's not one man, one show. No, no.
But then, let's get to the bottom of the matter tonight. Joining me in the studio are 2 chieftains of the party, and from the two sides of the divide. Mr. Wasiu Olatunbosun is of the Unity Forum in the APC in Oyo State, and Dr. Isiaka Kolawole is a member lawyer to the Abiola Ajimobi camp. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time on the program tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It looks so much that you are brothers, but you have disagreed on the situation of the World Congress in Oyo State. There was some kind of disruption, chaos, where people were running helter-skelter in Oyo State. What could have gone wrong? Let me begin with you.
Sure, thank you very much. I want to say this, and let me give you the background. The government of Oyo State started on the platform of peace. What the governor met on ground was political cacophony, social brouhaha in the state. We had violence that rented the hair everywhere in the state. That was what the government of Ajimobi made on ground in 2011. So what he did was to first put peace into the atmosphere, and that was what it achieved. So the foundation of the government of Governor Ajimobi was peace, security of lives, and tranquility at the state level. So given the fact that he had done this for the past 7 years, he could not, just 1 year to the end of the government, turn around to make the state violent and to do anything that would turn the state into a disorder. That is one aspect of it. We have got to get that right, because he's a man of peace to the core. He has achieved that, and everybody, is actually praising him for that. So number two,
he's a man of peace, but it does look like he doesn't want an election in the World Congress. Those are the allegations.
That is far from the truth. That is far from the truth. Let me just tell you what happened.
Did he want an election?
Exactly.
That's the minister was saying.
You could look at his democratic credentials. This man is talking about.
If you look history on one hand, let's look at what happened at the Congress.
On that day. That's what I'm saying.
Is he of the opinion that there should be an election?
In the morning, the Congress committee called for the meeting of the stakeholders at the party secretariat. And this meeting of the stakeholders was to comprise of elected members of the party. For all that you know, Barrister Shittu is not an elected member of the party. Politics everywhere is local. Shittu is supposed to be at Shaki West, which is 4 hours drive from Southwest, where the meeting was held.
But is it wrong for him to have come to represent his group, the Unity Forum, that is a big forum also in the APC, a very big block in the APC?
No forum is recognized in that respect.
If you don't recognize APC, the ACN, the ANPP, the CPC, the different blocks that form the APC.
There's no Unity Forum there. You just mentioned it.
No, I'm saying
that's where some people got it wrong.
There are groups in the party, and there is freedom of...
the party does not recognize any group. What we have is
but you recognize that there are members of the party.
They are members of the party.
They have different interests from yours.
Of course, everybody has his own interests, and everybody is entitled to that.
Let me ask Mr. Olatunbosun. It looks so much that the minister now seems a bit aggrieved about the situation of things, and a lot of people will say maybe he is not agreeing to the constituted authority, if I may use that word, of the governor. And should he have been a bit patient with the governor on this matter? Because some people, critics of Mr. Adebayo Shittu, are saying that ambition is a problem here. Is it true?
Thank you very much, Sheil. In as much as I'm not here to hold brief for Shittu, but I want you to know, and I want the whole world to know as well, that we have many aggrieved people. And if you are talking of APC Unity Forum in Oyo State, we are having 2 out of 3 senators. We are having 9 out of 14 federal honorables. We are having 19 out of 24, 25 House of Assembly. We are having 114 state leaders all over the state. And we are having 10 out of 14 state working committee
on your side, party, in your group.
In my group. So what we are seeing, I beg to disagree with my brother here, that there is no group. He himself is aware, except if he wants to be economical with the truth, that we have Senaco. If you are now saying that there is nothing like group in the party,
the Senaco is loyal to the governor.
Those people that are loyal, those people that came with Ajimobi from ANPP,
yeah.
They are called Senaco, Senator Abiola Ajimobi Campaign Organization. And go and look through the appointments so far. I don't want to go there. But
let's go to
so
the issue of the
let's now go to what happened on Saturday.
Was there an election? Was there an election on that day?
On Sunday, let me give you the background story.
No, because there is no time.
Yes,
this program, we try to hit the point on the head.
So there was election on Sunday because the stakeholders agree on Saturday when the talks loyal to Governor Ajimobi, led by one of the chiefs in Ibadan, Akade Fijabi, and special advisor to the governor.
You have mentioned names here, and those are strong allegations.
Yes, special advisor to the governor on security matters.
Let the talks
to the venue.
We take a breather. Oh, hold on. We take a breather. When we come back, we dig deeper into the matter. We have the two gentlemen here, and we're dissecting the situation in the Oyo APC. At the end of the day, we want to find solution. That's our aim tonight on the program. Join us, everyone.